Today we're going to talk about prismatic evolutions again. And the topic is the set value is going to drop below 5,000 and very soon. And should you be worried? That's first question. Second one is Umbreon EX also seems like it's going to drop below 1,000 very soon. Very likely. Should you be worried? And the answer is obviously it depends. It can be a yes and no answer depending on your outlook, etc. etc. So as we all know, every single day more and more packs are being opened. That shouldn't be a surprise for you. It should be very expected. So more and more of these cards are being opened on a daily basis. More supply, and if demand doesn't keep up, price drops. It's a supply and demand game. And over time, as reprints come through, more and more of these cards would come out. If demand doesn't keep up, price would just continue to deteriorate until the point of where reprints stop. Then yeah, these prices will probably stabilize and start going up because supply is stopped, and if demand is consistent or even increases, then we shall see a price increase. So most of the times it's just supply and demand. Let's just take a look at all these cards. Sylveon EX dropping below 400. I mean, this is where it started off. It actually broke 500. Now it's coming down to 400 again. But all these different evolution SIRs, yep, they're not holding the 300 anymore. In fact, they're actually going down below 200. Flareon already is dropping below 200. And then Glaceon, Jolteon seems to be next. EV SIR is already below 200. Will drop to 100 likely. Roaring Moon 173. Ceruledge, yep, 109. Dragapult 106. Ursaluna 100. So we only have 13 cards above 100 at the moment. This is barely clinging onto that 100. And yeah, this is just how it goes, especially during the phase where the set is still open to reprints. Yep, this is what does happen. And that is why, should you be worried? If you bought these cards at all-time high, I think there's still scope for these prices to continue to decline as reprints continue. So yeah, that's if you're in that case and you depend on these cards to make an income, etc. But if you're just a collector and you just enjoy collecting, then it doesn't really bother you. And if you focus mainly on sealed, I don't think it's really worrisome for you at the moment, because it's still a very good ratio compared to other products. I mean, look at this, a fully set value of 5,000, and then you have a ETB at this price. Also, this is why I stick more to sealed products these days, because as more and more people open these sealed products to get their chase cards, the supply of these sealed products decrease. That is just, nothing really difficult to understand about that. Yes, of course, unless reprints come through, then supply of these sealed products would increase. But everything remained the same. Just as more and more people open these products, supply of sealed would decrease and the number of the singles would increase. So longer term and simpler, I just stick to sealed products. So it doesn't really impact me at the moment with prismatic evolutions dropping below 5,000. I'm not really too worried about that. It can probably even get close to 4,000. I would still not be worried. I mean, look at the other sets. Other sets are hovering around 1,000 total set value. And Distant Rivals maybe has 2,000 set value. Yeah, Distant Rivals 1,983. Besides from this, other sets are close to 1,000 and several sets which are below 1,000. So not worried to me. I'm not really worried about this. And right now I'm mostly holding some sealed just for this particular product. You can see the ETBs, yeah, it's hovering pre-release. It was 150 and then it dropped all the way to 100 upon release, then climbed back to 140, and now it's with the reprints, it's now hovering around the 100. It even dropped below 100 at one stage. Now it's back at 108. SPCs, again, not really worried about this one. You would be worried if you bought this at 500 or 400 where I told you not to. So if you were able to get this at close to MSRP, that's great. If you want to dump it, I mean, that's really up to you. It's really your investment. You make the call. None of this is any advice. But once after the reprint cycle is done, I think this product is going to do quite well. I managed to get some sealed products at close to MSRP, and I plan to hold them for some time. So this doesn't really bother me. I mean, it has been dropping upon release. I think at release it was 250, and then it's coming down below 200. Now it's 189. Prismatic Evolutions Pokemon Center ETB, before release it was what, 340, 350, then it dropped back down with restock or reprint, whatever you want to call it. Who knows whether it was a restock or reprint, and then it went up again back to 270. Now there was a recent it was available on Pokemon Center again, so that's why it's 217 at the moment. And then you can look at mini turns, booster bundles. This product has been also going up and down quite a bit. It was 80 something and now it's 62. Then a single pack is $10.78. I think at one stage it was $13, went below as low as $9 and something. Now it's $10. So really sealed products isn't really that impacted, and especially if you got it at close to MSRP, then you're really not in a rush to sell unless you see a good investment that you want to liquidate your products. Then that's up to you, man. You do what you want. But for me, I plan to hold it for some time. Investment is long term, and after reprints, give it 2-3 years, I think these products would do quite well. Let's see others. Let's just take a look at Distant Rivals sealed products. Yep, Distant Rivals also a resilient set, I have to say. Look at that booster box, 250 to 248. ETB 82, okay, not so bad, you know. Pokemon Center 181, decent. And that is why I try to stick more to sealed products. It's a new set. Yes, once reprints come through, this might drop again. What I say might, it will likely drop as more supply comes through. And yeah, that's pretty much what I have for today. Catch you on the next one.